Hello, my name is Caitlin Gemmel. I completed my Health 698 practicum with the American Heart American Stroke Association. The national goal of the American Heart Association by the year 2020 is to improve the cardiovascular health of all Americans by 20% while reducing death from heart disease and stroke by 20%. As you can see on this second slide, both heart disease and stroke are among the top 5 leading causes of death in the U.S., despite both being highly preventable. Some studies have shown that as much as 80% of heart disease and stroke is preventable through lifestyle factors and medical management. This includes eating a heart-healthy, low-sodium diet, engaging in regular physical activity, smoking cessation, getting enough sleep, controlling blood pressure, maintaining healthy cholesterol levels, and managing diabetes. After personally suffering a stroke of unknown causes, I have become an advocate for reducing heart disease and stroke in my local area of Richmond, Virginia. The purpose of this practicum is to provide education, resources, and opportunities to community members, businesses, and faith-based organizations to reduce heart disease and stroke. I worked in the Central Virginia region with a concentrated focus on the city of Richmond and Petersburg. My first objective, shown on the next slide, was to attend at least 5 community health fairs and provide educational resources to attendees. Health fairs have historically been attended by lower or no income individuals to gather health information and get basic screenings such as glucose and blood pressure. I tried to get demographic information prior to the events in order to cater to the audience and address health disparities including age, race, and gender. Throughout my practicum, I was able to attend 6 health fairs and provide information on the signs and symptoms of a heart attack in both men and women, the fast symptoms to identify a stroke, how to manage blood pressure through both lifestyle and medication if necessary, how to reduce sodium and sugar in the diet, how to increase physical activity, and healthy eating on a budget. Additionally, at each health fair I attended, I did demonstrations of compression-only cardiopulmonary resuscitation, also known as bystander CPR. This involves fast-paced compressions on the chest to revive a person whose heart has stopped or they are not breathing. This does not include the 30-2 compressions to breaths. It is compressions only. The constant compressions force the heart to pump blood and provide oxygen throughout the body. This technique has gained recognition by healthcare professionals to address the current 12% survival rate of out-of-hospital sudden cardiac arrest. Each demonstration included a 1-minute video and a psychomotor demonstration to show the pace of 100 compressions per minute to the tune of the song Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees. Attendees were given the opportunity to practice on inflatable mannequins in order to ensure that they had the correct technique. On the next slide, my second objective was to utilize the American Heart Association's Healthy Food and Beverage Toolkit. This resource is designed for groups and organizations to make healthy changes to the food they serve. I was able to have several meetings with local churches and discuss their current health habits and their goals for promoting healthy eating and physical activity within their congregation. I was able to provide information about where and how to get started and what small changes they could make that would have a large impact over time. One example of this was taking salt shakers off of the tables in order to eliminate the act of mindlessly sitting down and just adding salt and pepper to the food. This was not to go as far as to not provide any salt at all, but rather to have salt packets available with the food so that it had to be a conscious decision to add the extra salt. While I was not able to get any official commitments to the healthy food and beverage toolkit components, it was evident that the groundwork had been laid and continued work would occur. I was grateful for one particular experience in which I was asked to do a healthy cooking demonstration at a church get-together. I entered the experience with an open mind and left with an even fuller heart. The event I went to was having a dinner and fellowship in addition to my demonstration. The dinner provided was pizza and soda with no other options. During and after the demonstration, I could hear chatter around the room that they needed to provide healthy choices at these gatherings and that it was possible for them to serve easy, healthy food for a group, such as what I had prepared at the demo. The group being able to see that on their own meant so much more to me than them signing a piece of paper vowing to eat better in an arbitrary manner. On the next slide, you can see the results of my You're the Cure advocacy objective. My intention was to recruit at least 50 new participants, which I far exceeded. You're the Cure is an online grassroots advocacy campaign that is meant to get constituent opinions to local legislators. You're the Cure is an excellent way to get involved because it does not have to take more than a few minutes and a powerful difference can be made. With several clicks from an email, participants can send a letter to their local legislator about health issues that are important to them. This program can be as interactive as the participant chooses, allowing for personal messages to be added. You're the Cure advocates are also invited to Lobby Day at the State General Assembly in order to speak directly with their representatives. Additionally, You're the Cure advocates have been asked to help with recruitment of new participants and also to do other activities such as writing letters to the editor of local newspapers regarding health policy. The next slide shows a graphic of the outcomes of each objective that I have just gone through. You can see that I met and exceeded 2 of my goals while falling short on another. While I did not accomplish all of my objectives, I gained invaluable experience through this practicum, and I was exposed to different cultures, perspectives, and experience. Through all of this, I was able to utilize the knowledge I have gained from the MPH program and expand upon my skills as a public health worker. On my final slide, you will see my recommendations for continued work to reduce heart disease and stroke, not only in Virginia, but across America. I believe this is a multi-level approach, including education, resources, and advocacy. These components are integral for community members, healthcare providers, public health professionals, and politicians. While it may sound cliche, knowledge truly is power, and by getting the right information to the right people, change can happen. In today's digital world, it is easy to get untrue or embellished information from the internet and other sources. This makes it that much more important to disseminate relevant, educational information to empower individuals to make lifestyle changes to be healthier. This can be further enhanced by communities, organizations, and workplaces making the healthy choice the easy choice by providing opportunities for healthy eating and regular physical activity. Heart disease and stroke do not have to continue claiming the lives of millions of Americans annually. With perseverance and diligence, we can combat this major public health problem and reduce its occurrence. Thank you so much and have a great day.